Art lovers, we've got a treat for you. Beautiful artwork is everywhere from the streets you walk on to the museums you visit. And if you feel like you don't have enough time to appreciate all the art around you, there's a solution. A new Israeli startup is on a mission to make sure you never miss out on a masterpiece again. Ofer Atir is the CEO of Artbit, and he's here with more. Thanks for coming in.
Good evening.
So, what is Artbit? Tell us about this app.
So Artbit, the idea is actually to build up something like a Shazam for the art world. We would like to be, the access point for the mass audience, for the people to come and enjoy art wherever they are. And this is kind of an art companion. When you go out to the street, you see a street art, you go into an office, you see a nice artwork, and you quite intimidate from asking who is the artist, what he's doing, and what is the art background. So you can just snap it. We have a vision recognition algorithms. We recognize the artwork, and we give you all the information about it.
How did you come up with this idea? This is very interesting.
So the thing is that I'm many years in the high-tech technology here in Israel and in global enterprises. And 5 years ago, I paused everything, went back to the university, and went to learn and study art and art education. And I was exposed to an amazing world, a fascinating world, but I was very frustrated from the fact that the art world is very closed, and most of the people don't know how to access it and afraid from approach it. And when I'm talking about the millennial generation, the fact that I'm going with my kids to the museum and 5 minutes after it, they're asking me, hey, Dad, when we are leaving it? So I said, hey, we are missing something here big time. And then we come with the idea really to bring the art world from the 16th century to the 21st century, give you technology and the way you consume today almost everything, like music, movies, and everything else, also to be able to consume the art on the go wherever you are.
So you talked about this a little bit before, but art is everywhere, including the streets that you walk around on. How does your app actually track down all this artwork? Is it just really people taking these pictures?
Yes, so the fact is that we also build up on a crowd a database, which means that once you snap an artwork in the street or anywhere else, and we don't have it yet in the catalog, we invite you.
It goes into the database.
Yeah, we invite you to contribute it, and we also, we already launched it in Tel Aviv, and now we are doing first launch activities in New York. And we found out that most of the people really get very excited from the fact that they can contribute artworks, and basically they contribute it to the catalog, and the next guy that will come and snap the artwork will already be able to get the information about it. And this is really building the biggest catalog and an entry point for digital art archive across the world.
So it's interesting that you're using technology to help people go out and see art, because you'd think now at this point you can just go on your phone and look up a famous piece of artwork without actually having to go out and see it in a museum. Is that an issue that you face, the fact that there's so much easily accessible on the internet right now?
Yeah, I think that the most unique in our solution is the fact that we are not existing only in the online world. Basically, what we are making is we're calling the people to go out and experience art. As an artist, the most sacred moment is when the viewer is standing in front of your artwork. And we don't want to replace it. We just want to enrich it and to call the people out, go in the street, see the things, work with digital tools, bring your own device, work with your device, but really get enriched and build all the social around it. And we're really starting now to approach more and more education venues.
So that's my final question for you. What is your ultimate goal with this project? Will the app have a big impact on art education?
Right, exactly. So we found out that we get an amazing feedback from art education all over, students, teachers, and we really started to approach this venue, and we're going to launch a contest in New York for art students to upload street art, and we're going to work with art funds and grants in greater New York area, really bringing the millennial generation to start and approach art and consume art and
appreciate it again.
And appreciate it with the tools that they are used to, building all the social, the conversation, and the ability to express themselves also.
Well, it sounds amazing what you guys are doing. I'm going to download the app on my phone.
Great.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.